problem. This gas bottle that I use to fire this wood burner up, it has a tendency to fall over, and it does me head in. Put this on here like that. Oh, nearly. I give it a little nudge, it's fallen over. Put it here, it falls over. I'm going to do something about that using a Fusion 360. Watch this space. Have you ever been interested in Fusion 360, which is a free online software for CAD design and creating things which you can make or 3D print? Well, if that's the case, this could be the video for you. So a first little chat on the Fusion 360. If you've never seen it before, or if you've been interested in it and you want to know how to do it. Now, me as a middle-aged 50-year-old, I've always been interested in Fusion 360 because you can design stuff, you can 3D print stuff, and it's just another string to your bow if you can get to use it. So I don't use Fusion to make models or statues of rabbits or whatever it could be. I only use it if I need to fix a problem that I might have. Could be need a new bracket, could be anything. I think I discussed this in my 3D printer video. Anyhow, so I had a problem the other day with, I was lighting the fire, and you got to preheat these wood burning fires usually then I've got a gas torch that I just got from Screwfix. Well, every time it was heating up and I was putting the canister down, it was just falling over and it was doing me head in. And I thought, that's it, I'm going to go on Fusion and I'm going to design a little stand for it. To be fair, this is probably only the third or fourth thing I've actually made on Fusion, because I've learned a couple of new tricks of a friend of mine. So I've actually pre-recorded making this 3D printed thing that I'm going to use. It's the first time I've tried to do this, so I've recorded it on the computer with my little face in the corner. At times it may not sound perfect, but I'm not going to record it again because it's just a straightforward, simple video just to give you the proper basics of what Fusion 360 can do. So why don't we finish this video and get straight to the one that's on the computer. I'll see you there in 2 minutes. Bye for now. Right, so we are here on the Fusion 360 homepage. What we talked about in the introduction video. This is the program that we are going to use to make that gas canister holder that I was discussing in the earlier video, because it keeps falling over and doing me head in when I'm trying to light the fire. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Now, I have practiced this before, but I want to try and do it again, so it's a bit of content to add to this week's video. So we'll start with create sketch, which will fire up these planes here. Then we I always click on this plane, which is just like the flat plane, because I'm building up from there. We go to 2-point rectangle. Then this will pop up here. Always click the center rectangle, which means we can always work from the center, which is what I really want to do, because it makes life a lot easier for me. I can get my head around it once I work from the center point. So we have got the diameters I've got, which is I've got in my head because I've already worked it out. So we need to create a circle first, which will be a diameter of 100 millimeters. So click on that, just pull it down a bit, type in 100 and then enter. And that gives us me 100mm diameter circle. But to give this some body, I have to extrude it, so I have to give it some thickness, so when the 3D printer prints it, it'll have a bit of base, so it'll be some strength in it. So we'll go to finish sketch. It goes on its side. Now what we'll do now is we'll always have to create a sketch. If you're doing something to a part of a 3D model on whatever plane, you've got to always click on it, and then we're now going to, because we are creating another sketch, and that's the area we're going to create a sketch on. If I wanted to put like another hole in or another square here, but in this particular case, all I want to do was go to these special gizmos up here, and we're going to extrude it. So we just click on the arrow, pull it up, and I'm going to extrude it by 20mm. Press enter. Then we're going to click on this plane again. We're going to create a sketch, because I want to put another circle in the middle of there, which will be the circumference of the gas canister, which is what's going to fit in there, which will create the stand. So once again, select that, and if you notice when you hover across the center point, it goes blue, which means you're exactly on the center point. Click on that, draw it out. Now I know it's exactly 65mm. Press enter. Click on here, finish sketch. That's it, finished. So now we've got like defined areas in Fusion 360. So I can click on this bit, I can click on this bit, I even click on the sides and do things with the sides. But in this particular case, I'm not going to. So what I need to do now is to get rid of some of this material so the gas canister will fit inside there, and then this area will be the base of the gas canister, which will stop it from falling over, which is why I'm doing this, because like I said before, it's doing me head in. So we'll click on that, click on extrude. I'm going downwards this time, so if I pull the arrow downwards, because I'm taking material away, just keep going until I get 10mm, let go, press enter, and the jobs are good. So it's my outer circumference, that's my inner circumference where the gas canister is going to sit inside. But I want to make this a little bit nicer. So when we're still in this area, I'm going to click on this inner line here, and we're going to give it some nice curves, which is called a fillet. Click on there. I'm just going to give it 5mm, enter, and it gives us a nice 5mm curve. We're going to click on this side as well. We'll give it a fillet, and again 5mm, enter. So that gives it a nice, as far as I'm concerned. I'll just click on orbital button, because then I can spin it around for you. So I mean, that's quite good. I think I quite like that. And that is that practically completed, to be fair. So we'll click OK. I will drag that back to the middle. So we will click OK on that. So now I want to transfer that to a 3D file. Now what I'm going to do first of all is I need to save this project. So I'm going to save this as gas canister, is that right? Number 3, because this is the third one that I've actually made, like what I've made on Fusion, if you know what I mean. So we will save that. So I've done that, so it's got a saving. Go to file. We will now 3D print this. So click on 3D print. There's a box comes up here. You basically just sort of keep this the way it is, to be fair, because it's going to be an STL file. It's in millimeters. I'm quite happy with that. Click on the whole object, and then I believe that's done, dusted. It's all recorded, if you know what I mean. Click on OK. Give this another name as well, which will be the same thing. Gas canister number 3. So that means I can find it in the download. Save that. So that's saved in my downloads. So now if I open up my Bambu Lab, right, and there we go. Happy days. I'll just cancel that for the time being. Right, straight away I'm going to make this bigger. So create new project, like that. Go to file, go to import, because I'm importing something into that, which is a 3MF STL file. Click on that. Canister, see I had canister number 2 and I had gas bottle number 2. So here's canister number 3 STL. Click on that, click open. Puts it straight onto my print bed, onto my slice bed for Bambu Lab. If you haven't seen my video on my 3D printer, by all means, just go through my channel and there's a little video on the Bambu Lab 3D printer with a little time lapse of a little benchy. I'm not going to time lapse this. So what I'll do is I'll print this, and on the close-up video I'll show you what it made. We can take it from there, and then basically we just go print, go slice plate. Sorry, just doing its calculations. Slice OK. It just says daily tips. It's going to take approximately an hour and 2 minutes. Pretty straightforward. And then all I would do is just click print plate, which would send it to the Bambu Lab printer, which I can actually turn this on now. Just busy warming up here. Oh, there it is back. See, wasn't up. Enable bed leveling. Click the continue to printer. My printer's out. That's the name of my printer, and we will send that to the printer. And there you go. So basically, my printer is doing its business. It's all downloading information. Gas canister number 3. Oh, and it's away. It's busy doing um, it's doing its calibrations and so on. So anyway, when we come back to the closeout video, I will show you what it's printed and I'll show you what it's going to be fitted into. So I will see you in a very, very short while. Bye for now. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little basic tutorial in Fusion 360 from a complete novice like myself. Something that I've learned, I've enjoyed. I've learned something valuable on this YouTube journey. I'm learning something every single day. So why don't we, just before I close this video out, show you what the design was. So that's it in a bit of a nutshell. That's the stand. The gas canister fits in there with a bit of persuasion. Just like that. And absolutely as tight as anything. And that's the whole point of it. So now that will sit on anything flat and won't ever fall over. Prime example is, I'll just turn you around because I have got it on a bit of a thingy stick. Look at that. See, Fusion 360 mixed with a 3D printer can solve problems. But anyway, let's get you back on the stand, shall we? There we can. That's it. Lovely. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Once again, if you have any comments or you have any questions you want to ask us, please feel free to ask them in the comments down below, and I'll try and respond to every single one. Haven't had very many yet, but it'll come eventually. So as per usual, my name is Aidan from Feathers and Hobbies, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.